So today in this episode of What Bright Idea Came to Me in My Sleep, I decided to do a brief recap of one of my favorite characters from Hell of a Boss, and that demon would be Stolas. Now I already did a brief recap of how parents think life's behavior can affect their children's lives, but this will be more of an analysis of what Stolas should have been in the current series rather than what he is already. So Stolas as a demon should be stronger than he currently is in the present timeline. He should have legions upon legions of demons under his control and ready to do his bidding. But we don't really get to see this side of Stolas at all. Stolas as a prince in the present timeline is honestly very pathetic. Once you get to see what Stolas was meant to be as an adult, we can see where the cracks begin to set in. When we first meet Paimon, we get to see what Stolas' duties will be for the rest of his life. As Paimon says, he would be entrusted with the study of the Earth's skies and stars and the prophecies they hold. This also grants him access to the mortal world without having to use any of the Osmodeus crystals or anything else any other demon may need to get to the other side. Now, this job is extremely important, and we don't get to see Stolas take it seriously for some reason. Now, something I'd like to make a note out of is Stolas as a demon from the real world is known to have similar times from Stolas from Hell of a Boss. Stolas is often seen as an owl with long legs and a crown on top of his head and with his eyes wide open. He also has other forms such as a man and sometimes even as a raven. Stolas as a demon is also a bit of a pacifist, and he doesn't really enjoy fighting and he would rather avoid it at all costs. But that doesn't mean we should underestimate him. And remember, Stolas as a royal has 26 legions of demons under his control at all times. Stolas himself realizes that he may not be the strongest in his family tree, but that doesn't mean he can't defend himself either. With Stolas himself saying, "I may be an astronomer, but I do remain a demon. Do not for a moment ever take me lightly simply due to my profession." Now, from what we get to see of Stolas in the show, he doesn't really get to have any interactions with any other Squisha family members besides Osmodeus and Paimon, of course. It would have been so interesting to see the other Grisha members' duties and personalities compared to Stolas's. With there being a total of 72 members of the Squisha family, it's amazing we didn't get to see more of this family. With Stolas being the only member we truly get to know, it's very sad that we can't see what other members are like. But from the members we do get to see, such as Paimon and Astorius, we can kind of see that Stolas falls under the category of wasted potential. With Stolas as a prince serving under his father and Paimon as a king serving under the one and only Lucifer, the falling angel, with Lucifer's goal being to take over the earth and corrupt the people and turn them against God, all of the Squisha family loyally helps and supports Lucifer's goal, except one, Stolas. Now, I don't mean he doesn't support him loyally, just that he doesn't do his job. Now let's take a quick look at what the Squisha members have done to serve hell. For example, the Osmodeus uses the succubus to be able to spread STDs and lust and influence people to partake in sins and turn them against God. He also has a thriving business where couples from all over hell come to just see him perform, and people like Fizzarali have dreamed of working for someone like Osmodeus since childhood because of their lustful and sinful behavior. Another example would be Paimon. Paimon fathers a shitload of kids that eventually join the Squisha family to serve hell and take over Earth and loyally serve under Lucifer. Now let's take a look at what Stolas as a high-ranking member of the Squisha family member has done so far to wreak havoc on Earth and serve under the honorable Squisha family. And nothing. Absolutely nothing of huge significance, that is. Now we know that Stolas did father Octavia, but she is a wreck just like her father at times. But besides this, Stolas hasn't helped Lucifer with his cause at all. In reality, if you think about it, Stolas has brought more shame to the cause rather than help. One example would be when Stolas decided to randomly teleport to the Imp's location to be able to save them, whilst being caught on camera.
Oh my god, bro.
Oh, hell no, man. What the fuck, man? Get your ass on, boy.
And now the so-called kooks have footage of the very demons they were looking for all along, proving the theories that the agents had all along were real. And now the whole world knows that demons are real and they might be a problem in the future. Something else Stolas has done to bring shame to the Grisha family would be sleeping with an imp, literally the lowest of the lowest on the social class. On top of cheating on Stella and constantly showing off Blitz like he's a trophy without taking in mind that this may taint the Squisha family high status, he often gives out the grimoire to the IMP like it's not an important book to begin with. So in hindsight, Stolas has done absolutely nothing. He doesn't even study the incantations or studies the Earth skies or the stars anymore as an adult. Like, come on, man, for Satan's sake, do your job. Now, Stolas is an art school family member, absolutely sucks at his job, and I'm really surprised his family hasn't really talked to him about this issue before it happened. Now, we're talking about Stolas as a father figure though. That is completely different from Stolas as a... Stolas doing his job and being a father figure are so different, it's sort of like day and night. What very little motivation he lacks in work is not present when he has to take care of his daughter. Stolas as a father would literally give the stars and the skies to Octavia just to put a smile on her face once more, and I love it. He's such a great father to Octavia, even though she doesn't understand this, and sometimes she even puts her father down just to justify her depressing life. Stolas doesn't really take this personally and continues to love her regardless of what harmful things she may say to him. Something else Stolas has done for the greater good of Octavia is staying married to Stella for the past 17 years and putting up with her bullshit and abuse with no one to back him up or no one to talk to him during his hard time. And if that doesn't make him a great father, I don't know what. Overall, I feel Stolas as a character might have been wasted potential if they didn't show the potential he had as a father instead of being a great demon. I would have liked to see the other side of Stolas as a demon done correctly if possible. But I feel we should have gotten to see more of the side of Stolas, and we should have seen Stolas use his grimoire instead of going on silly adventures and wasting his time. But on the other side, Stolas as a father does a great job and is a great influence to his daughter. He's so caring, and it warms my heart knowing that despite him being a high-ranking demon in hell, he still cares about his kid, unlike some. Well, with that being said, that's all I have for you guys today. I made sure to make this one a quick review because I rewrote the script like 3 times. I recorded the audio a couple times, and I didn't like the way the script was coming out, and I was like, you know what, just fuck it. I'll make this a short video. A very small one, but I feel like it's good enough. So hopefully you guys enjoyed the video, and make sure to like and subscribe if you want to see more content like this. Make sure to stick around for next week, because next week I'll be reviewing the series Invincible as well as the comics. Well then guys, with that being said, I'll see you guys next week.